Hello and welcome back to another video of the forest. This video of the forest is going to be very different from my last two videos, which were playthrough episodes. I'm going to be showing you how to get the crossbow. I didn't know there was a crossbow in this game until I got the crossbow bolts, which is the only ammunition for the crossbow. You are going to need to be needing the rebreather, which I can't remember exactly. I believe that's found within the submerged cave. Yeah, and to make this a little bit easier on myself and for you guys to watch, I am using some console commands. Most importantly, God mode, so I can't die. Speedy run, which allows me to run really fast, and I can't remember what it was called. It's like cave light, which essentially makes it bright around me no matter where I am. I'm going to be showing you obviously where to find the crossbow, which I'm actually fairly close to it already, how much damage it does, and that type of thing. I'll try my best to remember to put a picture of the map. To find the crossbow is within the southwest of the map. A good landmark to know that you're in the right area is the yacht right here. You can ignore this stuff, I obviously built that in my last two videos. The yacht is the biggest landmark that you are within the right area. Secondly, that tree and like landmass, that is another indication that you are near the right area. Firstly, so if you're on the shore of the beach, you'll want to go, I'll just run there, since I have speed run on essentially, whoa. Come to this little landmass area with the tree and run over this way straight ahead until you see this anchor. And if you can see over there, there is a little island. Go there, swim there, or if you have like the ultimate cheat menu, fly there. I believe that's one of the things you can do. I don't believe there is a flight command within the game. If there was, I would use it. Well, I'm gonna try fly. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'll see you guys once I swim over to the island. I just realized I missed something rather important before I swam here. That there are sharks in the water, so maybe swimming isn't necessarily the best idea. Maybe build something like a raft, which I don't think is relatively hard to do. A simple small raft is 4 sticks, 7 logs, and 4 rope. So it's not terribly difficult to make, especially. But alright. I would recommend a raft over here. I'm just gonna deconstruct that. And so yeah, if you were to search this entire little island landmass thing, you would not find the crossbow at all. What you need to do is come to this little area. I'm gonna put on my rebreather even though I do not need it. And shortly offshore, you'll be able to see that there is a little bit of a shipwreck, which is presumably what the rest of that is. Once you get around here, you'll see something floating in the water. Go to this. There'll be a little hole that you can swim into, but since you can't like swim straight down, you have to like swim in weird directions. Make sure your air tanks are completely filled or most of the way there, so you don't run a risk of dying. Right, there we go. Now, once you're in, go to, I would say to the right, you'll see a little hole in the hull, which there's a hole, which leads to a cave entrance. Now, if I could actually get into it, that would be actually helpful. Whoa, that little bit of a lag spike. Swim into that little cave entrance, swim all the way down. Okay, so now that you've made it through, you'll see this little bit of a cave area you do not need. Well, just keep the rebreather on. Now, you'll be in this cave. Obviously, it won't be nearly this bright for you guys, but I do have a cheat that allows it to be super bright during the night and during the day in caves. First, you'll see this. I know it's like water ambient, but it sounds like someone's running. You'll see like a picture of what the boat looked like before it crashed. And you'll see the crossbow itself right here. Which has, since I already have some crossbow bolts, I will automatically load that in. And right here, this is fairly cool. It is a schematic for other construction so you can now build within your little thing. There's some extra crossbow bolts here, which is the only ammunition for the crossbow. It cannot be crafted, it can only be found. Obviously you can get some here, but if you don't have a ton of oxygen tanks, you don't want to make the trip back and forth every time you load your save. If you watched my last video, you'll know where some are already, and I'll kind of point you in that direction after we get out of here. I think my oxygen tank is empty, so I'm just using my breath instead of another one, which is kind of making sense, but not really. Leave the cave so that you can actually get out and back into actual playable. Well, not, I was about to say back to the playable area, but this is obviously the playable area. Go back to land, and since I'm really lazy and don't feel like swimming all the way back, if you were back on the beach where my base is, looking inward toward the island, over like to the right-ish, there would, if you just went in the woods and if you went slightly to the right, you would see a little pond that will sometimes have geese in it, and there's like a camp there, and at that camp there's like this post thing that you can climb some rope to get higher, and there's some crossbow bolts there. That's how I first learned of the crossbow's existence entirely. I'm going to take off my breather since I really don't need it, and since I don't feel like going all the way back there to find an enemy, I'm just going to spawn one in to show you the damage. Okay, so I just spawned in a family of regular ones with just 3 to 6 enemies. Now I'm going to shoot one there, which does a lot of damage. I actually killed him, which I did not expect in the slightest. There's another one. I will aim for his legs. I'm just one-shotting these guys. Where'd that bolt even hit? Like his legs. Okay. This is a fairly strong weapon. We'll spawn in, say, well, that was a regular family. How about spawn a painted family? Which the game will take a second to load them. Alright, put something on, please. Oops, I missed. Yeah, that one is not a one-hit kill. I believe this is a 2-hit, assuming you don't get a headshot, and I have no idea where he went. Did he just stand in the water until he died? Yep. Okay. So if it's just the regular enemies, it's just a one-hit kill, while the painted are 2-hit. I would recommend using the crossbow over the normal bow, the crafted bow, because to kill alright, to kill them it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. I'm gonna say about 6 different arrows. Shut up. He was annoying me, so yeah. A crossbow is a 2-shot to is a 1-shot to the normal ones, and to the rest it is a 2-shot. Obviously, besides the point, if you were to get a headshot, that's an instant kill no matter what. Because if you get in the head, you're most likely not gonna live through that. You enjoyed this little tutorial how-to thing in the forest, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing if you haven't been new to my channel, and changing your notification settings to all so you always know when I upload next. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.